You're listening to the official Audio Heavy podcast. This is The Anvil.
October 1, 2012. This is the first day of the 10th month of the year. Jesus.
Yeah, and literally we are just cutting it close to our next release of episode 12.
Yeah, it's
right
3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. right now. So it is really cutting close, but, you know, doesn't matter. What matters is we're delivering what you want to listen to.
Exactly. And
right on time.
And, you know, this is our first time, like, actually recording this late in the hour, but, you know, we still got that. I'd like to say, I like to believe that we still have that energy going regardless of time scheduling. Anyway.
Yeah, man. I'm a bubble of energy, bro.
We generally are, aren't we?
Woohoo.
All right,
we're showing the exact opposite. What's up? This is The Anvil, the podcast for music fans with short attention spans. They call me the virus. My name is Cyrus.
And I am Kurt Demented. And here we are on our 12th episode of The Anvil.
Yep.
And we got something a little different for you guys this time around. More, actually it's more like this. We're actually going to shut up a bit more this time around because we are actually playing 4 songs this time around. That's right, you heard it right. 4 songs instead of our usual 3. So look forward to that.
More music, less yapping. Unfortunately, for this little experiment that we're doing, we won't be having Regina Bea with us because, you know, she's getting ready to... I actually don't know. I think she's you know, getting ready for her corporate job.
Ah, corporate job.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we'll be sure to ask every little details out of her, like, next time around she's here. Because we all know, well, I don't know about you, but it's sometimes interesting to hear about corporate jobs just to see how much people can complain sometimes. But
that's true. I mean, but for the most part, the both of us can't relate to it because I'm a freelancer, you're a freelancer / student.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, it'll be interesting to hear that. Anyway, so what's our first song?
Our first song is from a band that recently released their debut album. It was actually September 21, 2012 when they released their debut album. Talking about Light of Luna. The album is Alarm of Acceptance. They had 2 legs for this album release. One at Freedom Bar, known as Quezon City. And the following day, September 22, they also did a leg of their launch at Barabos Bar in Calamba, Laguna.
Ooh. Actually, I'm from Calamba. Though
Yeah, you are.
technically, I like to consider myself from Las Bañas because my house is like on the boundary of Calamba and Las Bañas, and I used to hang out. With a lot of the UPLB kids. By the way, represent. What's up, guys? If you guys are listening, and you're also from UPLB, and if it wasn't for UPLB, we would have never met. So
yeah, that's so true. Actually, you won't be hearing this podcast if not for your UPLB, because I was also from UPLB.
Exactly.
A lot of great musicians there, man.
Oh yeah, a lot. And
really a lot. You should watch out for all the musicians that play in UPLB. Anyway, time now to play the first song for this episode of The Anvil. Check. Did I say Anvil?
Wait, with the B?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
The Anvil. There you go. Why don't you check out the first single off of Light of Luna's album Alarm of Acceptance. Give a listen to Difference. This is The Anvil on degradio.ph. Well, you know what? There is a reason why these guys won the 2010 edition of the Red Horse Beer Music 11.
Ooh.
I mean, if you listen to the song, it's you know, it's proof enough that they're deserving to win.
Yeah, dude. It's like a little bit of I wouldn't call it like new metal, if you may, but it's got that nice heaviness to it, but at the same time it's a little like not really soulful, but melodic.
Yeah. You just heard music from Light of Luna. That one is called Difference, and that came off their album Alarm of Acceptance, their debut album. Light of Luna is June Hunter Alejandro on guitars and vocals, Alvin Perez on bass, and Charlie Sin on drums. They are actually from Cabanatuan City in Nueva Ecija.
Wait, is that a 3-piece?
Yep, it is.
Wow. You seem a lot. You know, I would expect their sound is really fuller.
Yep.
You know, I mean, normally
You wouldn't expect that from a 3-piece.
Exactly.
Usually.
Yes. I mean, like, with usually a 3-piece, you expect them to be very raw.
Yeah.
Down raw. Excuse me. But for a 3-piece to achieve that sort of sound, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's true. And there are, I think, for my money, I think there are very few bands who can pull off a very, very full sound with just the 3-piece.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Penguin, we have Light of Luna, we also have Hilera.
That's true. Hilera is such a. When I watch Hilera, it reminds me of those younger days when I would just not give an F. You know?
Yeah.
So I really enjoy Hilera, especially the fact that they're just a 3-piece, but they bring out the liveliness out of the entire crowd at that point. You know, so
that's true.
It's really good.
It's very hard. I think I'm not a musician. I mean, I don't play instruments. I only sing in a band, but I'd like to believe that I can see if a band is tight or if a band is lacks some elements. And
yeah.
The thing that the bands that most impress me are those 3 pieces that just slug it out with the rest of the world.
Just bring it.
Yeah,
even though
exactly.
They're just 3 people on stage. So you gotta give it to those like people who like try to go a bit less but still achieve more. You know?
That's true. That is very well said, bro.
Yeah. I don't have many moments like that.
You're still listening to The Anvil. This is the podcast for music fans with short attention spans, brought to you by Audio Heavy Entertainment, exclusive to digradio.ph. And like we told you earlier, we're doing something different. We're playing 4 songs for you.
Yep.
And we're going to jump straight to the next song. This next band is called Black Wolf Gypsies.
I like the name. I really like the name. It's pretty like in your face for some reason. I don't know why. You know,
yeah,
but just call me old-fashioned rock and roll. But those kind of names, Black Wolf Gypsies. You know, it's cool.
Kind of like along the lines of Velvet Revolver.
Yeah, exactly like that, man. And these guys like really bring out the hard rock in so many ways, I'd say. And for me, it was quite enjoying. I mean, enjoying. It was quite an enjoyment listening to your album. Good Morning Paranoia. That's correct. That is Black Wolf Gypsies, and
And speaking of hard rock, before we play this song for you, Black Wolf Gypsies is going to be playing at Scarlet Jazz Kitchen on October 4, 2012. Maximum Rock and Roll is coming back. The prod Maximum Rock and Roll is back with a new show to offer all you guys out there. It's going to be a very interesting show. Black Wolf Gypsies is going to be playing. Also, Il Nomine Patris, Cat Valium, Slash and Burn, Dreaded Mortuary, and Metal Balls, the new band of Intolerant Russell de la Cruz.
Now that sounds pretty awesome.
Yep. That's on October 4, 2012 at Scarlet Jazz Kitchen. Timog Avenue Corner, Scott Ibardolaza Streets, Quezon City. I'm hosting the show, actually.
Wow, good for you. Let's bring it out the rock and roll. Anyway,
yes, that's true.
So, looks like up next we have Black Wolf Gypsies with You Are a Guardian. You guys are still listening to The Anvil. I'm so sorry, but no, you guys are still listening to The Anvil. All right.
Dude.
to wake up everyone, but no one seems to breathe. Slipped into your garden to make you believe in me. In me I am the devil, devil of your dreams. This is, she's a long tall gun with an attitude. Said push it on, gonna leave my friends behind. Said run on free, you know she can screw you too. On my way, what I'll do to you. Dance into your forest, I tried to stay forever, tried to call for help, but everybody else is dead. Mrs. She's a long tall girl with an attitude. Said push it on, gonna leave my friends behind. Said run on free, you know she can screw you too. Said on my way, on what I do to you. She's a long tall girl with an attitude. Said push it on, gonna leave my friends behind. Said run on free, you know she can screw you too. Said on my way, on what I'll do to you.
That was Hoodlum with Chaboy Chaboy. You're still listening to the podcast for music fans with short attention spans. This is The Anvil, exclusive to digradio.ph. Hoodlum actually recently also released their own EP.
We've got a lot of people releasing EPs nowadays, haven't we?
Yeah, and, you know, still a lot of people are saying that OPM is dead. But anyway, it's a very interesting EP, you know why?
Why?
Because it's a back-to-back EP, courtesy of Blaster Music. The thing is, it's sort of a 1-2 combo from the Blaster, from the stables of the artist stable of Blaster, because it's Hoodlum and it's Audat.
So it's like pretty much like a one side you got one artist, you flip the other one, you got the other one.
Yeah, sort of like that.
cool.
Although you know that sort of thing was the thing back in the 70s when it was still vinyl and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But this one is very interesting as well because you got two different dimensions of humor in music, courtesy of Audat and Hoodlum.
Okay, so you're telling me like they're both humorous bands. They both have their own styles of genres.
Yep.
But they still
Not so
freaking
much
rule.
so. I mean, Hoodlum's sound is not too far from Audat's sound, but the way they attack it is very different.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
live, these two bands are really good. Very, very entertaining.
I bet they are. To be both humorous and to rock out.
Yeah.
Come on. You know, that's a winner combo right there.
That's true. And I don't know. The entertainment value for those kinds of bands are, you know, high.
Yeah, you know, actually, I really enjoy how some bands. Well, not really. Okay, maybe there's maybe not too many bands doing it, but of the few that are doing it, I just really like their sort of theatrics with it. I mean, I'm talking about bands like Tanya Markova.
Yeah.
And also like one of my personal favorites, Mr. Bones and the Boneyard Circus.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
theatrics and music can go well together to a point that it can be so fun just to watch on stage.
Exactly.
And it brings character to like the music and to the band themselves.
Exactly. Their live performances sort of give a face to the music.
Yeah.
So for you people out there who have not seen Audat or Hoodlum play live ever, I think it's about time that you did. They're usually at Black Kings Bar at West Avenue, Quezon City, because that's sort of their home base.
Okay.
It's. I assure you, it's worth the trip. Really is.
Speaking of gigs, I guess.
Wow, nice segue, man.
I mean, I'm still working on it. Hey, give me a break. It's 3:30 in the morning, man. What am I doing?
I literally gave you a compliment and just swatted it aside, dude.
Was that really a compliment?
Yeah,
Why-
it was
why
a
thank
compliment.
you? Why
Yeah,
thank
it was a
you?
compliment, man.
Well, I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, next time we shouldn't record at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, we're just like our minds like made out of yogurt and mush at the very least. Anyway, I
Did
think
you
it's-
just say list?
at the very least?
There you go.
List.
Wow,
At the
that's
very list.
that's rare, man.
List. Anyway,
Yep.
So-
Speaking of gigs, yeah, exactly. We're going to be promoting another gig that's coming up this week. We have a lot of very interesting gigs this week, and this is one of them. This is Paps Goes Pop, and it's going to happen at Black Kings Bar, West Avenue, Quezon City. The thing about this gig is, it sounds really, really fun to go to. You know why?
because the freaking poster looks awesome.
It is. That's number one. The friggin' awesome poster is just, awesome. And there are a lot of things that are going to happen on this night. The highlight of which is the pop-punk block of Manila came together for this night, and they decided, hey, why don't we play pop songs and, turn them into pop-punk songs?
So, are we talking like modern day pop songs?
Yeah.
As in,
Yes, we are talking about modern-day pop songs.
Then-
It's kind of like Pop Goes Punk.
Okay.
It's very. I mean, it's you don't see that every day. That all all the bands are going to be covering pop songs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rare. I mean, I've seen one of the bands, Faint Light. They do a pretty mean cover of Nicki Minaj's Starships.
Okay.
But to throw in a number of other bands to cover their own choice pop songs, man, that's different.
I wonder I'm wondering if one of the bands will like actually decide on playing none other than the recently either famous or infamous, whichever way you want to see it, the rather like out there song Gangnam Style. That I actually want to see, or rather listen to. You know, it seems far fetched, sure, but it tingles me to the very bone.
You're making me think, man. I mean, they have not released the full lineup yet. I mean, they've released the full lineup. What I mean is, they haven't released all of the songs that are going to be covered just yet. Speaking of which, the lineup for this night is Imbuno Kudos, Faint Light, Blue Boy Bites Back, The 21st Fever, Lost Threads, Indaibote, Elaine, Beyond Science and Fiction, Subscapular, and the Pulitzer Prize.
That's a lot of bands.
It's a very, very formidable lineup, if you ask me. It's also going to be the night where, or rather when, Faint Light will release its shirt.
Ooh, free shirt?
No, it's not a free shirt, but
damn, I should have let.
They're
that
giving
excuse me.
something away sort of for free, because from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, if you get there between those times, you get 2 tickets for the price of 1.
Okay.
The entrance is 100 pesos, but if you go there between 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, you get 2 tickets for 100 pesos.
It sounds like a good. It sounds like a done deal to me.
Yeah, man, it is.
I mean,
it is.
When you first mentioned like when pop goes punk, that's already a done deal right there.
Yeah.
But now you're telling me an hour early and you get 2 tickets in. Come on, guys. You all gotta admit that's something to look forward to.
That's a
right?
steal.
That's a steal.
That's actually a steal.
That is a very good steal.
Yeah, and speaking of the lineup, the guys over at PAPS already released some info about what songs are going to be covered. Beyond Science and Fiction is going to cover One Direction's One Thing. Blue Boy Bites Back is going to cover Maroon 5's Payphone. The Pulitzer Prize is going to be covering Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe.
Ah, yes, an all-time favorite.
Yeah. Lost Threads is going to be covering Teenage Dream by Katy Perry. And the 21st Fever is going to be covering The Wanted's Glad You Came. And that's just half of the lineup. You better watch out for the rest of the lineup.
I seriously want to see one of them play Gangnam Style just for the hell of it, you know.
Well, if that's a request, well, I hope somebody, tries to do it. But anyway, for more information about Paps Goes Pop, go to www.facebook.com/paps.music and find out more.
Yep, and well, it looks like we're reaching the end of this episode.
Yep.
As always, it's a shame, but like we said, we are the podcast for
Music fans with
music
short
fans
attention
with
spans.
yeah, my span of like talking and attention is starting to slip away.
Yeah.
Because I'm really getting, I'm really like.
You
dozing
gotta
off.
go rest, bro.
Yeah.
But hey, it was a fun episode. 4 songs, man.
It was 4 songs, and let's hope it's not. Let's keep it coming. Let's
Yes.
hope it's our 12th episode actually, and I don't know. I feel like 12 is a lucky number. But
Yes, it is.
it is.
Yep, I think
Okay.
so too.
I think. Well then, wow, 12 episodes on October.
Yeah.
From July to October,
That's a lot of work, but hey, we're doing it for the fun and the love, whatever.
and most especially
For the
music.
bands. Yeah.
And yes, well, we do it for a lot of things, guys.
Final few words. Support OPM always.
Day in, day out.
Support your local bands.
Here's how it just goes, guys. Just listen to any band song, and you are supporting the OPM scene.
That's true. Having said that, one last thing. If you want to send in your demos, your songs, with your bios, all you have to do is email it to audioheavyproductions@gmail.com. It's that easy. Most of the songs that we play on the Anvil came from submissions that we got from audioheavyproductions@gmail.com. Okay, having said that, I think it's about time to end this episode.
Close this episode. Yep. Looks like we had such a run tonight, but here we are signing off. This has been Kurt Demented.
And they call me the Virus. My name is Cyrus. This has been episode 12 of the Anvil exclusive to digradio.ph. We are going to end this show fittingly with this new song from Imbue No Kudos. They are going to be playing on October 5 at Black Kings Bar, West Avenue, Quezon City. Give a listen to Into Your Ocean. This has been the Anvil. Until next week.
I felt the breeze kiss me in my soul, and heard a voice calling out to me so cold. But you were all that I could see, you were all that I could breathe. But you're so cold, so I was sold.
the official Audio Heavy podcast.